Hello everybody. I am going to demonstrate the LEGO City set Prison Island. I got this set for my 20th birthday and it contains 754 pieces. It is aimed for those ages 6 to 12. Its code number is 60130 and it contains 8 minifigures. And the minifigures include, I think, 4 police officers and 4 criminals, if I am correct. These 4 minifigures look like criminals, and the other 4 look like officers. Now, this set also contains 4 different vehicles. We have a small police helicopter where you can place one of the officers and they can fly it through the air. It has a single rotor, tail rotor. It's pretty basic. There are handcuffs on both sides of the back of the helicopter. And then you have a police boat which has 2 seats, so you could put like one officer and then I guess a criminal that is caught. Put this person in. Propeller on the back to drive the boat forward. You have a radio and handcuffs. And flashing lights. And then we have a smaller raft, which is used by the criminals who are escaping from the prison. As well as a hot air balloon, also used by the criminals. And you could example place one of the criminals in the raft, and then you could place, like, let's say the other 2 who have managed to get away in the hot air balloon. And there's even a rope for that one of them can hold on to. And they could like climb up as the balloon is rising in the air. What's neat is that both of these boats actually float. So you can actually put them in water. Now the island itself, the prison itself, does not float in water, but you could put it on a small flat surface in the middle of water, pretending that that surface is an island. Now for the island itself, it is pretty neat. Here we have a control tower, which is where an officer can monitor the prisoners and the area surrounding the island. The office has a swiveling chair in which you can place one of the officers to monitor the computer at the front. And you can just place him in and he can turn around and look out these large windows on all sides of the tower so he can clearly see what is going on. Now on the 3rd floor of the tower, it looks like maybe a break room or small area because it looks like there's just a coffee maker in here. Then you can walk out onto this small balcony, which contains some more equipment like a radio and binoculars. Now on the 2nd floor, I think this is like a check-in area. This isn't an actual prison cell, but like you could take the prisoners in, and then they can be inspected and screened. It looks like there's a keypad to gain entry and lights to verify that access is granted. But the actual prison cells are over here. There's one on the 2nd level, and this is a smaller cell, and it looks like you have a bed here where you can place one of the criminals. However, chances are they would prefer the larger cell, which has a double bunk and a toilet. The other cell just has one bunk, but you might be able to just slide the criminals into the beds where they can go sleep at night. But once again, the cell is pretty simple, and obviously there are no back walls, so they could easily walk out, but pretending that there are actually ways that they can escape. Here you have a trapdoor that they could open, and they could easily break right out. But chances are they will be spotted and apprehended soon after. Now there's also a trapdoor in the roof of the upper cell, but watch this. If they really want to get out and they don't want to try go up, you pull this rod, and the floor with the bed drops right out. Where will they end up if they fall through the floor? Well, they will end up in this like small tunnel in which they can flow out. But they will end up right in the water. And then there's another danger. A shark. You better not let the shark eat them alive. They better be lucky to be able to get into one of these vehicles before it is too late. However, we would hope that before they, and as well as their loot, get away, the powerful police force will be able to get everyone and take them back into custody. Now this looks like a small prison yard, and there are cameras that monitor the area. Here's the door to the lower cell, and then the door to the upper cell is right here. And lastly, on the island itself, there is a door that leads probably to an electrical room or a utility room. Probably an electrical room because of the warning signs. And then up on the roof of the tower is a satellite dish and a radio antenna. That is pretty much the demonstration of the Lego Prison Island set. The set contains 6 instruction booklets so that you can easily build everything without confusion. First, you would build the vehicles, the 2 boats, then the helicopter and hot air balloon. 4 booklets deal with building the prison itself. On the back of the box, here are some pictures showing you what you can do with this set. There's actually 2 officers on the boat, but you could probably put one of the criminals on it as well. And it looks like 2 of them are also in the smaller raft. You can also play a free Lego City game online. You can turn the island around so that you can see what the yard looks like. I forgot. This opens up. This opens right up so you can get a better view. I'm sorry I didn't demonstrate that earlier, but you can get a better view of the courtyard of the prison. Here's the larger prison cell with the 2 of the criminals asleep, and it looks like an officer is checking on them. One of the officers is in the control tower using binoculars to see what is going on. A couple of the criminals are trying to escape by hot air balloon. And another thing I did not demonstrate is that the chain on the smaller raft can actually be used to pry open the courtyard, allowing the criminals to escape. And so that's pretty much it anyway. Thank you very much for watching this demonstration of the Prison Island. Please stay tuned for more videos like this.